The green ended up being another dud this morning. I had one strike. Just not good at all. I don't know what's going on with it, but we drove the few short miles to the Hoback, which is where we are now. Sue's opted out of fishing this morning. It's pretty nippy out, and there's a haze in the air. It looks like we may get some rain today too, so I'm going to try a couple places on this stream that we didn't have a whole lot of luck with last year, but maybe it'll be better this morning. Well, oh, he got off. Finally got a cut on a streamer, so it popped off quickly though. After pretty modest results on the Hoback this morning, we've now arrived on the Gravant after having lunch in Jackson Hole. Sue's working that side, I'll work this side. She's trying a surface fly nymph rig. I'm going to stick with a streamer and a dropper that seemed to work fairly well on the Hoback, even though I didn't release many fish. I sure hooked a bunch. Well, I'm not sure we can call this half empty or half full. Sue landed 3 small fine spotteds. I've played a couple of fish and missed another handful of strikes, so it's been indifferent results, I'm afraid. We'll hope the snake is a little better. We had very modest results on the Gravant. Sue caught those 3 fish, as we discussed earlier. We're now camped, we drove through Teton Park and we're camped just below Yellowstone Park. There's a little gap up here that lets people camp on BLM or Forest Service land without any kind of plan. So I'm about to go down and fish a little creek. It's as tiny as it gets. But there's a little bush over there in a deep hole, and we might catch a fish or 2.
Yep, there were a couple little rainbows.
We made a quick trip through Yellowstone Park this morning, over the pass, had breakfast at a nice restaurant there, and now we're on the North Shoshone River. Dogs needed a little break. We're going to throw the fly line in for just a little bit. Sue says hi to everyone, and we'll see if we do any good here. Boy, the scenery on this North Shoshone is spectacular. I mean, it's really beautiful. Right now the river has much heavier flow than we've experienced here, and we've had absolutely no luck at all. I haven't seen a sign of a fish yet, so I suspect we're going to enjoy the scenery and wait to the Clark's Fork before we start catching fish again, we hope. This will be my last attempt on the Shoshone. It's running brutally hard today. Looks like there's some runoff from last night's rainstorm, and certainly the flows are twice as high. We used to be able to wade the river here. I'll be lucky if I can get 10 feet out in it today, so I'll throw a streamer into some of the quieter water and assume nothing's going to happen. But it's been a pretty day today. We left the Buffalo Bill Museum in Cody, and we're now at one of our starting places on the Clark's Fork. Unfortunately, like the North Shoshone, this thing's running way, way high. We've both fished kind of a favorite stretch here down by the highway and have had 0 success. I had a couple bumps on deeply fished nymph, and Sue's casting up ahead and some quieter water, but I have a feeling we're here at the wrong time of year. We'll find out later tonight. Well, here's our first fish on the Clark's Fork. I've hooked a couple earlier, but this is the first one that looks like it's going to... Oops, he pops off, but that's okay. It was about a 14-inch rainbow. Everything's deep nymphing. It's not a lot of fun. We used to be able to walk out on these rocks and be dry, and it's probably 2 feet over normal, so it's not really an easy day. Well, here comes fish number 2. Just a big whitey. But at this point in our desperate lives, we'll take almost anything, so let's get him in and get him off. Let's see what he took. He took a prince. Oh, we're finally going to get to release a fish. It's a little rainbow, but it's better than not cooking one at all. Could you repeat that for the camera?
Nobody knows but Petey.
Lots of blood.
I have an icky
A big bump.
Big bump.
She's a pig pussy. We spent the day in Red Lodge, Montana. mostly going through galleries and looking at other various and assorted things. Right now we're camped at a spot some friends of ours from Red Lodge showed us. Wanted to fish Rock Creek in Red Lodge, but it was running way too high. Now we're on the West Fork, and frankly it's way too high too. So I suspect we'll get completely shut out of fishing here in Montana. But I'll make a couple of casts at this little log across the way and see if there's anything lurking there.
Yep, a couple little rainbows.
Here's our guard dog. He's watching everything. Here's our party tonight.
Yes.
Party time, movie camera.
The fishing actually picked up as the sun went down.
It's 7:30 at night. I shouldn't be fishing, but it's irresistible. Here's another beautiful little rainbow that I'm going to release shortly. It's probably not fair, but you know, we had tough fishing this trip. It's going to be interesting to see what happens tomorrow.